So it's been about 2 weeks since the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low Olives officially released, and a lot of us took L's on that, including myself, and some of you guys are probably considering paying resale for it, and are probably looking on GOAT, StockX, and eBay right now trying to get the best possible price, and are probably looking at the market like a hawk in order to make the best buying decision if you want to pick this sneaker up. Now, these pairs have already been starting to touch down, and these prices are starting to come down. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about when you should pay resale for the Air Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott. With this being the final Travis Scott Air Jordan 1, a lot of us tried everything in our power in order to get this sneaker for retail. You know, we put in for raffles and took L's, we got it on the Nike Sneakers app and took L's. There was only like around 150,000 total pairs that were released worldwide, and the stock, you know, was much lower than the demand, right? So, you know, it happens every single time a Travis Scott releases. You know, his sneakers are always really hyped. They're always really hard to get. Now, I know some of you guys are probably thinking right now, you know, I would never pay crazy money for a $150 sneaker, and I totally get that, you know, and that's probably a good personal, like, finance decision and everything, but a lot of us really do like the Travis Scotts. Most of us do have most of the Air Jordan 1s, so in order to complete the set, you know, you're probably thinking about paying resale, and if you are, this is what the resale market is looking like currently. Now, if you look at the resale market right now, I mean, like in my size, which is a men's size 8, which translates to a woman's 9.5, this is like a $750 sneaker. So if you wear a smaller size, you know, you can get these well below 1K. But if you wear a bigger size, right, like these are still going for like 1,000 and above. And, you know, there just wasn't really like a whole bunch of pairs of these, especially, you know, for the bigger feet people and stuff like that. And, you know, now that people are getting these pairs in the mail and throwing them up on the apps, you know, it seems to me that the prices are coming down a little bit each and every single day. And, you know, if you look at past history, a lot of women's releases that are women's exclusive, they don't normally resell, you know, for as high as like men's pairs and stuff like that. Even if men want to pick them up, I don't know why that's the case. That's just the way it is. So if you're in the market for these, you know what I mean, unless you have money to burn and, you know, just want to get it over with, I really wouldn't pick these up right now. I would sort of wait it out to see if these prices are going to continue to come down over the next like 2 weeks or so. Another thing that you guys could do is, like, if you have like a collection like this, right, and you have sneakers that you're not going to wear, you know, if you haven't worn a sneaker in like a year or so, you know, you might want to just throw them up on these apps, you know, make a couple of bucks on it, even if it's not going for crazy money, you know what I mean, in order to help you purchase these, you know, a little bit later on down the line. Take some money off of it on some sneakers that you already paid for anyways, right? You might have doubles, you might have triples, you know, throw them on GOAT or StockX or eBay, you know what I mean, cash out on them and use them to get sneakers that you really want that you're actually going to wear. You know, you don't have to go out and spend, you know, all the money that you have in your bank account right now on this sneaker when you have things that are just sitting around probably collecting dust in like a sneaker case or like a closet or something like that. So that's just something that you could do, you know what I mean, especially if you haven't worn a sneaker in like a year, maybe a year and a half or 2 years, you know what I mean, flip it, get the money and get something that you really want. Now, me personally, I am in the market to pick these up. I sort of just been watching the market like a hawk, right? Like, and even though they're like 750 in my size, that's not a bad price to pay, right? It really isn't. And I have the, you know, money in my GOAT account to cover that right now. But I kind of feel like these are going to dip a little bit more before they go up. Now, I do want to touch on if you have them for sale, right? And you're thinking about selling them, I would sort of just wait this out, right? I would hold these for the long run. And the reason why I'm saying that is that because no matter what Travis Scott does next, whether he gets a Jordan, you know, 7 or a Jordan 10 or Jordan 12 or whatever the case may be with that, the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scotts are always going to be looked at as the gold standard. They're always going to be the ones that people want to circle back and pick up, right? So, you know, the Travis Scott ones will always probably go for a decent amount of money. I think this one's going to go up in value over time, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't be in any rush whatsoever to sell this, you know, unless you really need the money. I would hold on to these for the long haul, you know what I mean? Just because even if Travis Scott gets his own sneaker, right, and it maybe doesn't do as well as the Air Jordan 1s, they're always going to come back to the Air Jordan 1 Travis Scotts because those are the ones that people love. They're the ones that broke the internet. Those are the ones that were really hard to get. They're the most sought after ones. So just because you have an Air Jordan 1 Travis Scott in your collection and you know you can cash on it now, unless you absolutely need the money, I would hold on to these for as long as you possibly can. But guys, I hope this video was helpful. You know, if you're in the market to pick up a Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low, you know, let me know if you plan on paying resale for the sneaker or if you're currently selling your pair. Other than that, guys, I'd like to thank you all for your time and attention. I appreciate your support. I love you all. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace. For more sneaker content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.